Hi guys, a few highlights from my trip to Panama. I'm gonna share maybe some of the food that I ate there. Here I am on the plane heading out, and then I put on my workout clothes. I don't remember working out though. I guess I was taking the picture. This is from my hotel breakfast. Scrambled eggs with these are snacks with like tuna fish, perfect. This was room service. It was a very thin pork chops. The Cuban sandwich was good. This is from the balcony of my hotel. And then here, it was during Mother's Day brunch. I was just fooling around. Oh, we can hear them here, but we had music at the Mother's Day luncheon. It was nice at a nice hotel. And we had, they had a buffet. And I met a group of ladies. We were networking and having fun together. Mimosas. It's okay. I don't really particularly care. I'll have coffee any day. We had a buffet here. One of the new ladies I met, she loved the coffee as well. More food from the buffet, but you know how you can overeat when you go to these buffets. It was still from my hotel. You can have chicken and rice for breakfast. That was my outfit from Ghana for Mother's Day. More food from breakfast buffet at the hotel. More food from Mother's Day luncheon. As you can see, they're not in order. Here I was at Sunblast Island, beautiful place. And the native people cooked us lunch. And this is a Panamanian doggy, so quiet and cute. Lots of dogs. This was the view from Sunblast. They're like you had to go up to in the mountain. That was still from my hotel. Same kind of food. This is from a food tour. We did chocolate and coffee. This was a cute coffee shop with the barista. And we had a beer sampling. I don't like beer. I don't drink beer. Isn't that a beautiful bar? I could not help myself but take a picture. More beer tasting. You know, when in Rome.
I don't drink beer,
And this is our guide. He was explaining the different beers. I thought we could hear his voice, but anyway. They had all kind of different ones. I couldn't tell heads or tail because I don't drink. It was a ceviche tasting. I love the ceviche. And this is Geisha Coffee, which is the most expensive coffee in Panama. Café de la Luna is where I had my coffee tour in Boquete. We toured and we looked at the plants and how they dry. We learned about the process. Interesting. It was a small farm, so. And then we ended it with the tasting of the coffee where she dripped it. The one on the right is medium roast and the one on the left is a full-blown roast, which she says usually needs some milk and sugar. I always like milk and sugar in my coffee. Cream and sugar. Or coffee creamer. But she said you can have the medium roast by itself. In the middle here is a geisha plant. That makes the expensive coffee. She uses this machine to separate the skin from the coffee bean. Look at the view. I'm telling you, it was God's country. In here, I was in a little coffee shop. I asked if they could let me charge my phone. So I always have to buy something when I'm using somebody's facilities. But yeah. Oh, beautiful trip. I love that trip. Boquete is just absolutely gorgeous. If you're ever in Panama, and the fruit and vegetables everywhere in abundance. So I went to David because on the way to Boquete, so I flew into David and then it was a 30-minute drive from David to Boquete. So I was looking for something to eat and looking at everything they had was meat. So I said, okay, let me try this. This looks like quiche because I used to make quiche at the restaurant. It had tomatoes and all kinds of things and some kind of meat. I don't know. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. And the little thing on the side looked like plantains,
Like an
but
egg
the base was
piece,
corn.
like my
So
kisserine.
I could not, I don't know what they call it. So to
Oh, it's pretty
me,
good.
it tasted like
Is it
arepas.
onion, bell
Arepas is
pepper?
from, I think, Venezuela, where they
Some kind
fill
of
them
meat?
with meat and other things. But the shell
Not
is the
sure.
fried corn. But they eat a lot of fried
Okay.
food over there. And the diet is not helpful because in the morning, bread,
Looks like
coffee.
plantain,
For lunch,
but I
meat,
don't know which
plantains, potatoes.
what's potato.
Yeah. So if
Let's
you're
see.
in Panama and your BMI is not, within range, you'll feel right at home. No one is looking at you. No one is skinny there. So I felt really
I can't place it. It looks like corn.
unstressed. You don't have to worry about how you look in Panama. I love it. In America, you have too much stress. You have to make sure your belly doesn't show, your booty is too big, or you want
Like
more
you can do this
booty.
again.
People
Look
are
here.
just relaxed.
This is
I
corn.
love that about Panama. So, if you're ever in
Looks
Panama,
like
try the
plantain.
food. I mean, like I
All
said,
right.
fruit,
Then I got some garlic.
papaya, pineapple, mangoes,
So
lots
I
of
guess I'm gonna hang
plantains,
around here
potatoes.
until the hotel opens.
They have other things too, and I
Try
think
to
in
figure out
Boquete they even have strawberries.
my coffee
And in
tour.
those areas
I
in the
need to go on the
central
coffee tour
north,
today.
they apparently grow most of the
The kids
vegetables for
did
the
pretty good.
country. So, and then it rains all the time, so things grow really fast. It's like in Africa when I was in Africa. See that panaderia? It means bakery. So I ended my trip with going to El Caribe Restaurant, which is a Caribbean restaurant. It's a must see in Panama City. I had a couple of mojitos, fresh, yum yum. I had passion fruit in mine, and that's what I went for. It's for the oxtail, and it did not disappoint. This is the owner, Miss Maritza, who was kind enough to take a picture with me. So if you ever go to Boquete, try El Caribe. This was at some kind of Afro restaurant. It was okay. Street art, beautiful. And that was me on my last day, just feeling sad that I had to return. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Just a few highlights from my trip. It was only a week. I think if I go back next time, I'm going to stay longer. So, hope you enjoyed it. Au revoir, à la prochaine. Thanks. Bye.